Well, you know what? Speaking of other companies that are kind of having a hard time right now, is Cloud Defensive, which is kind of sad because for a while they had probably, yeah, practically zilch. Lucas says practically zilch, not zero, but practically zilch. Lee Hendo says, "Tell Ben I said hi." Yeah. So Cloud Defensive, when they came onto the market, they had a lot of potential, a lot of hype, and they made pretty good products. However, since then, they've lost their original lead designer, and the owners have kind of allegedly been screwing things up and not helping when the company's having a bit of an issue when it comes to finances and actually shipping products to customers, right? Which is the hard part. Pre-orders are a very dangerous game, but if you choose to do it, you gotta make sure you actually get products to customers. Even if you're a little late, whatever you gotta do, you have got to get products to customers. Now, this is just an email that was posted where Cloud Defensive is essentially saying, "Hey, don't worry, guys. Like we're still working on it. If you're getting this email, it means that you are one of the pre-orders for the Pistol Light we have been working so hard on. Good news, we are still very much on track for our estimated fall shipping times. It is halfway through September, good sir." And these people have bought them, months and months and months ago, and you've continuously pushed back the release date. Now, the original designer, after he left, he stated that there is no way that they make it in 2025. Or if they do make it, then it would be very, what's the word? It would be kind of beta testing on your audience, which is rough.
Do we know where the designer went?
The last post that I saw was that he left. I do not know where he went after that, but that the main lead engineer left. Brass also shows up. We talk about Cloud Defensive, and Brass is right here. How you doing, man? Wait, did you take two Cloud Defensive head designers? Because that would be quite funny if you did. Or the T-Rex designers, or was it Cloud Defensive? That would be quite funny. If you're getting this email, it means that you are one of the pre-orders for the Pistol Light we've been working so hard on. Good news, we are still very much on track for estimated fall shipping times. Axe to doubt. We have all been working as hard as we can to make sure that this is the answer when it comes to pistol-mounted lights. That's the thing. When it comes to pistol-mounted lights, the TLR1 has been like pretty good for a decade? Right? And then they came out with the HPX, the X series, where it's kind of like a turbo, the Surefire X300 turbos, right? Where they like quintupled the candela on those things. Mod Light has, what is it called? The OK... No, it's not the OKW. I think Mod Light has a pistol light out as well. So as far as pistol lights go, like they have, over the last few years, like pistol lights now beat rifle lights from 5 years ago. That's how good pistol lights are. Like you could put a X300 turbo on a rifle rail, and you would be a top tier performer 5 years ago. Like it's comparable to like an old X or an old what are they called? The M600s, D600s, whatever they're called from Surefire. But the new X300 turbos, I mean, again, they would compete or blow away most rifle lights from 5 years ago.
So
yeah, the TLR1 HLX.
So you're saying that Olight now is better than Surefire was?
No. Olight sucks for many other reasons than light output. Light output is one facet of the light. The switchology has to be good, it has to be dependable, and the mount actually has to work. Olight has good output. Okay, they do. But their battery solutions suck, their tape switches suck, their mounting solutions suck, and they're not particularly durable, right? So the light output is only one facet of a light. All the other things have to actually make sense, which is why I personally prefer an X300. I don't have one, a TLR1. I don't have one on my desk, but I prefer the TLR1 over the other lights simply because I find it easier to actuate. And the performance is more than enough. You get 1,000 lumens and 10,000 candela. And for pistol stuff, unless you need to be taking shots at like 100 yards in the dark with a pistol, which is a odd circumstance. But unless you just need more than that, I think a TLR1 or TLR1 HLX is going to get the job done. Now it continues. Cloud Defensive, they shared this post on Instagram. We are sure some of you are starting to question where your order is or when you will get it. Yes, I think a few people are starting to question. We absolutely understand the concern you have and want to assure that your order is accounted for. We are working on it, building lights every day, as always, from the deployment code to a series of setbacks outside of our control. We have been pushed further behind than we ever wanted to be. However, which is, you should take some accountability. I think that would be a good move. As always, sorry, ever wanted to be. However, Cloud has delivered on every light we have ever sold, except for the ones you're currently waiting on. That's not changing, and we will work tirelessly for you, getting you what that world-class product as quickly as possible. We sincerely apologize for the delay. We exist because of you guys, and that is never lost on us. That's nice. So on behalf of everyone at Cloud, thank you for the support and your patience. And the comments are turned off. And the comments are turned off. Lucas says, I want all the retro Surefire lights. Oh, that's right. Because, yeah, weren't they were giving you like $100 off for any light. So people traded in old classic lights for $100 off of a new Cloud, which honestly probably didn't work out well for them because they probably just lost $100 on every sale. Because I guarantee you they weren't reselling any of that stuff. I don't know where that stuff went. If they were recycling or putting them into their own collection or whatnot. But
you don't think it went up on eBay? Tax swap?
Yeah, okay. So, let's run the math here. You give a guy $100 off. He buys your light. He then has to send you his light. You have to categorize it, take pictures of it, put it up on eBay, and then ship it to somebody else. And what are you going to put it up for? $55 plus 10 in shipping. So you made $45 off of it. And then you have even more inventory to manage. Like, sure, you get some of that $100 back, maybe. But I don't even know if it's worth the extra time, right?
I think it's a great business plan if you're not shipping out your light to the person and you're just getting their light and back, right?
Yeah. If you're not shipping anything to the customer, then that's actually a great model, right? They give you money and a light. Like, damn. Yeah. That's a good business model.
Yeah.
Now, however, they are still sending out text messages, asking you to pre-order, which is a little awkward. Cloud Defensive EPL, the pre-order is officially ending soon. We're almost done. Only 200 more units available. You in? ? Click below and act fast. Now, again, the problem is, pre-orders are dangerous. I would recommend not doing them. But if you do them, you should get customers their orders as soon as possible. And if you continue to take more and more pre-orders while not shipping people that have made a pre-order 6 months ago, well, it doesn't look very good, right? Because that guy from 6 months ago that gave you $300, $350, $400, whatever it happens to be for that light, ain't going to be too happy about that. And as GB Gun points out, sounds like crowdfunding. What it sounds like is I'm taking money from Jim today to build Aiden's light from 6 months ago. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like I have employees I have to pay. I don't want to go in debt to do so. Could you keep buying stuff? And maybe if we get enough pre-orders over a long enough period of time, we'll slowly be able to crawl back from the brink of destruction, the brink of bankruptcy, right? Which, man, that's just rough to do. I'm not saying it's impossible, but that is a deep hole to get out of. That is a rough time. Pre-orders are literally Jewish. Wait, okay, I actually don't know the lore on this, Lucas. What was the first pre-order? What's the lore on this? What were Jews pre-ordering? I actually don't know. Hamburger today, pay you Tuesday. I actually don't know the lore on this, and I kind of want to know. And Mr. Burt, as Mad Mel would also like to know.